Okay, again, we did the problem by hand. We did this problem by hand. And, what was the question? The question was, do limits, let's see, yeah, the limit as x goes to 4. And the way I wrote that down was, you approach 4 from the left, 4 from the right, and then 4. Infinity, infinity, infinity. We got those answers. We went through that work over there. Also go through the code. It's very similar to the prior problems. When you get over here, type it in, type it in, type it in, type it in. What answers do I get? Let's take a look at it. I get the same answer we're getting over here. Did I also graph it for you? It's figure 12 on page 16. Let me see if I can find that. Yeah, it's right over here. And again, you should be able to do these things by hand as well, but it sure is nice to be able to draw a nice picture, not some kind of scratch work. All right, so this is grapher. Right, not scratch work. Let me go back and tell you what I mean by scratch work. If I were to graph this thing out over here, I would look at it and I would say, oh, gee, it's asymptotic at 4. So I'd put an asymptote down over here, and I'd say x equals 4. What do I know about this thing over here? Well, it's not at 4, but I do know something that's always positive. And I'm going to say it looks sort of like, I don't know, maybe sort of like this over. And this is really kind of scratchy looking work over here. Sort of like this over here. That's really scratchy looking work. What else does it say? At 4, it's the number 3. And I put a big blob over there. And then I'd say, oh, this is going to be the point. Well, gee, when x is 4, y would be equal to 3. And that would be my, I'm going to say, crappy looking picture. Whereas when I'm using a machine, which does take work, by the way. Let me see if I write over here. This is the work. Is it a better picture that I'm giving you? Of course it is. However, the picture that I'm giving you still is enough for me to reason through the problem. And that's important. Thank you.